I, once again, asked you guys to give me some horrible update ideas that I should add to Bloxburg, and this time you gave some really good, bad ideas. So today, I'm adding more of your horrible ideas to Bloxburg. Before the video starts, I'm trying to reach 200,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, so if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Also, I'm not a Bloxburg developer, and none of these updates are really getting added to the game, so don't worry. Let's start off nice and simple. Every morning in Bloxburg, you will receive a notification saying that it's time for you to go to work. This pop-up has been in the game for a very long time, but it never really works because nobody acknowledges it. So to fix that, you will now face consequences for skipping work. Just like in real life, if you don't show up to work for too long, you will get fired. Well, now you can get fired in Bloxburg, and the best part is that once you get fired, they will never hire you again. As you can see, I've skipped at one too many jobs, and now I need to survive off the money I have left because there's nowhere for me to work anymore. Next up, we have angry NPCs. This is Billy, and he's having a really bad day, as you can see by his face. Billy will let his anger out on whoever is closest to him, and if that's you, then good luck. He is going to chase you, and he will attack you until you bribe him with money. If you don't give him money, he will call his friends to help out, and Billy has a lot of friends. So there is only two ways to get out of this: either pay Billy or crash from all of his friends. The NPCs are very laggy, and making them optimized is a lot of work that I'm not going to do because I'm lazy. This is a very good update that I believe the Bloxburg community will appreciate, especially the Twitter community. Have you ever wondered where the Bloxburg city gets all of its power from? Because I have no clue. There's many plots with huge builds that require a lot of electricity, and if the city can't handle those electricity requirements, then we're going to have a really big problem. So I came up with a solution. This is the new Bloxburg nuclear power plant located in the heart of the city. The power plant is super efficient at producing energy, but unfortunately, the city bought it used, and it has a little bit of a radiation leak. It's okay though, because it probably won't be harmful. The leak increased the city's radiation levels by only about 350%, give or take. I think this new location fits very well and looks really aesthetic. The next update was actually created by the nuclear power plant. If you go behind the towers, you will find this big metal firework. Its name is a fresh start, although I think we can all agree that it's pretty much the complete opposite. The only way to activate this missile is to figure out the extremely complicated password that took multiple generations to come up with. Once you've figured out the password, all you have to do is press this button and get ready for the fireworks show. While we wait, let's talk about how my morning went. I woke up early at 1 p.m. and had I then took a shower and brushed my teeth to get ready for a long day of sitting at my computer. And look at that, the fireworks show is over, and you now know all about my morning. There is a bit of residue on everything, and the server is kind of laggy, but it doesn't really matter, and I think it's definitely an update that we need. There are a lot of really bad people in Bloxburg. For example, there's some people that try to avoid their house bills, hospital bills, and towing bills, and that is just unacceptable behavior. So to keep the city safe, I have decided to add a prison. The prison is located in a very remote area, about 4 football fields or 72 Ford F-150s away from the city. And as of right now, the prison only has one inmate. That inmate is Glossy. She's in there because she's British. There are many reasons to get arrested, but since we don't have any police officers to enforce the law, the only people that'll go to prison are the ones that turn themselves in. I guess that means it wouldn't actually make the city safer, but I already added the prison, so oh well. Next up, we have taxes. Woo! At the end of each shift, this pop-up will appear on your screen. On the left, it displays how much money you earned during your shift, and on the right, you will see how much money you need to pay in taxes. It's definitely a lot, but don't worry, because your hard-earned money will go directly to the power plant so that we can expand it and bring more radiation to Bloxburg. The BFF supermarket is a decent grocery store, but it only sells food. We need somewhere that sells food, clothes, iPads, car parts, jet fuel, shampoo, all in the same store. So let me introduce you to Walmart. I mean, what mart? This store has everything you need, and since it'll probably be such a popular location, we need sufficient parking. That's where the useless parking garage comes in. Actually, both of them. There's one on the roof too. The whole building is reasonably sized and matches the style of the current buildings in the city, so I think it's a perfect addition to the map. In real life, everyone loves to procrastinate. Maybe you don't want to go to work or go to school or exercise, or maybe you're watching this video to procrastinate. Yeah, I'm talking to you. But if you've made it this far, it doesn't hurt to procrastinate a little bit more. But back to the point. If we want Bloxburg to be more realistic, that means we need to add procrastination. So I did. Here's a few examples. If you lay in bed for too long, your avatar will ask for a little more time to sleep. And if you're watching TV, you'll get a pop-up at the end of each episode to watch one more. You'll keep repeating this until it's 3 in the morning, and by then you've finished the whole series. So I'd say it's pretty accurate to real life. Bloxburg now has lots of bugs, and I think we need more bugs. You might be thinking game bugs, but I was really talking about insects. This is what the Bloxburg map looks like without bugs. As you can see, it's pretty boring. And here's what it looks like with a bunch of funny little roaches crawling around, which means now you can collect butterflies from the forest and roaches from under Pizza Planet's trash can. If another Bloxburg player has ever made you mad, you're in luck, because now you can sue them. They'll receive a small notification saying that they have mail, and once they open the mail, they will get to see the millions of dollars they're about to lose because they made you upset. They can either pay the money or go to court and try to defend themselves. I think this feature will be a great method to make lots of money, and would turn into a pretty good video. Inflation is something that happens every day, and it's something that every Bloxburg player wishes they had in the game. So you're in luck, because here it is. Every day, prices of everything will increase by 5%. Do you want to buy a $6 pizza slice? You better hurry, because eventually it's gonna be $60. Do you want to buy a bottle of water for $2? Ooh, no, that's too affordable. How about $200? Everything, including build mode items, will keep increasing until eventually the cheapest thing you can buy is a $5,000 pile of dirt. And the final update is, well, I don't really know what to call it, so let's just name it the "they don't make things like they used to" update. Here's how it works. Everyone knows old things last longer than new things because they were built better. So let's bring that mindset to Bloxburg. First, we need to do a little test. Here is an old fancy chair. We're gonna hit it with a car and see what happens. There we go. It's solid as a rock. Now let's try this new trusty chair. And as you can see, the old chair wins. Let's do another test with some kitchen appliances. This is an old fridge. It's 40 years old and super sturdy. So let's push this thing all the way up the mountain and do a drop test. 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Now, let's go back and check out the new fridge, is what I would say if the fridge didn't break a door hinge and fall apart before I got back. As you can see, this update is super realistic, and since appliances now get dirty the more you use them, this would fit right in. And that was more of your horrible update ideas. If you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Also, comment some of your horrible ideas, and maybe I will do a part 3. But that's it from me, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.